Welcome in to Duval Daily, presented by GenJag.com. I'm Jordan DeLugo. Thank you so much for being with me here on Christmas Day. The Texans have taken down the Titans 19-14 in Week 16 here. Malik Willis struggled for the Titans, and you know what that means. That means the Jaguars, your Jacksonville Jaguars, are in first place in the AFC South, first place in their division, tied with the Titans at 7-8 in the record department, but the Jaguars currently hold the tiebreaker with the head-to-head win over the Titans. Could you have asked for a better Christmas present, a better present to get these holidays kicked off here? It is good vibes only here today for the Jacksonville Jaguars on this video. Again, the Jaguars currently hold the tiebreaker with the Tennessee Titans. It's head-to-head right now. The Jags are 1-0 against the Titans. There's now 2 weeks left in this AFC South race, and the Jags, again, thanks to the Titans' loss, they don't need to beat Houston in Week 17. The Jaguars are going to go out to Houston. They're going to take on the Houston Texans this weekend, this upcoming week after a little bit of a mini bye. But they're not going to have to win that game in order for the final game of the season to be the AFC South championship, for all intents and purposes. The Jaguars, while you can debate should they go out there and should they rest starters, should they do anything like that against the Texans, I don't think so. I think the Jaguars should go into that game, try to win it, try to keep momentum going, and just treat it like any other game that they need to win. Because you need to get it off your back that the Texans have beaten you in every single game since 2017 that you've played against them. So you need to get rid of that streak. You need to break the curse. The Jags have broken a lot of really negative streaks this year when you talk about their losses on the road, their losses in the NFC South, all that stuff. So I say you just go into Houston, you try to take care of business, but you don't have to beat them. If the Jaguars lose to the Texans next week, it doesn't matter what the Titans do. The final game of the regular season in Jacksonville will be for the AFC South crown. So you just beat Tennessee in Week 18 in Jacksonville in front of the home fans, and you're in to the playoffs, and you are into the playoffs with a 4 seed as the AFC South champion, and you are going to host a home playoff game. Pretty incredible stuff for your Jacksonville Jaguars right now. And again, they were 2-6. They were 2-6, and they are now 7-8, having won 5 of 7 and 3 straight of your Jacksonville Jaguars. It is a special time to be a fan of the Jacksonville Jaguars, no doubt about it. It's been an incredible ride here in 2022 for the Jags. It's been up and down, topsy-turvy, but the Jags are now playing their best football at the most important time of year. And if the season ended today, the Jaguars would be hosting the Baltimore Ravens in round 1 of the playoffs, a team that the Jaguars beat here not too long ago in Jacksonville, 28-27, come from behind victory. I mean, what's not feeling good for the Jaguars right now, right? Trevor Lawrence and this offense, they're producing at an extremely high level. Lawrence has been out of his mind on a personal level, just playing like a legitimate MVP candidate as of late. Just 1 interception over his last 7 contests, and he's now 1 touchdown away from hitting 30 on the season. He's operating the offense at near peak efficiency when you talk about just from pre-snap to post-snap to his drop-back footwork to his delivery, his throwing mechanics, his anticipation, his understanding of the offense, getting the ball out quickly, and then he's also making big plays outside of structure on top of how well he's playing from an operational standpoint. And so Trevor, he's the straw that stirs the drink right now, and he's really getting it done at an extremely high level. His offensive line, they've been getting the job done for the most part. Cam Robinson's now out. We know that. His weapons have been on a tear as well. When you talk about Evan Ingram having a career year, Christian Kirk having a career year, Travis Etienne is in his first year as a pro after missing all of 2021 with the Liz Frank injury, but he's having a hell of a season. He just hit 1,000 yards on the ground. He has 1,267 total, I believe, on the year. Has a legitimate chance to go surpass the 1,500 yards from scrimmage mark, which would be huge for a rookie. Zay Jones is having a career year, and Marvin Jones, he's been steady as he goes for these Jacksonville Jaguars as kind of the veteran leader in that wide receiver room. But this group of skill players is rolling. The offensive line is playing fairly well, even without Cam Robinson. And the defense, for all their struggles this year in Jacksonville, they're at least back to forcing turnovers. They've been doing it in a big way over this 3-game winning streak, and they are 6th in the league in takeaways this year, are the Jacksonville Jaguars. They lead the league in pass breakups. This is a team that maybe not the most consistent on the defensive side of the ball, but they mostly do a good job against the run, and they get their hands on the football. And that is, with an offense playing the way the Jaguars offense is playing, that's good enough right now for the Jaguars to win a lot of these football games. And Doug Peterson, he has his guys believing in themselves, believing in each other, believing in their coaching staff. He's as good as it gets when it comes to motivating his players and when it comes to calling an offense. He's making Trevor and the rest of this group look like gangbusters so far. And it's been really, really fun to watch over the last month plus. I just like to remind y'all, it was always the Jags. Merry Christmas and happy holidays, Duval. Thank you so much for tuning in. You can hit me up on Twitter at Jordan DeLugo, Generation Jaguar, at Generation Jag. Hit the like and subscribe button here on YouTube. You can also hit the notification bell so you don't miss a show. If you want to support the channel further, you can check genjag.com, get some new Duval gear. You can also become a channel member right here on YouTube. A lot of cool perks you can check out. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas, Duval.